How's it going, YouTube? This is Falcon2081 and we got some Modern Warfare 3 Domination on mission, and I am using the MSR with stability, proficiency, and extended mags. And yeah, it's good to be back. Hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Happy New Year. I know I said I was going to upload some games while I was on vacation, but I ended up not really doing anything for the past month and a half that I was on break. And the reason for that is because the connection back at my parents' house was just utter garbage. It was basically like a 5 meg down connection with a 120 kilobytes upload connection. So, you know, the connection really had me handicapped, especially with this game and the so-called, you know, lag compensation that everybody's talking about. You know, technically in theory it was supposed to help me out, but it really didn't. And I experienced a lot of lag skipping, you know, being fast forward in time, rewinded, and you know, people disappearing right in front of me as I'm shooting them, or if I'm shooting someone, like it'll like stutter and lag just as I'm trying to kill that person, and then that other person ends up killing me. And that was just some of the things that I noticed during the break, and that it really sucked, just because, you know, living in Puerto Rico and then my teammates basically, you know, living in the central U.S. East Coast, and I think I have maybe 1 or 2 teammates that live in the West Coast. So a lot of my games were basically from the central to the West Coast of the United States. So, you know, the ping time was just probably horrible, and I should have killed that guy, but I didn't. And I'll talk about the striker a little bit later. Excuse me, man, I'm battling this. I'm gonna get sick, I know it. And changes to the game that I've noticed, there's been a lot of patches and stuff like that, so I'm kind of glad that they been providing the support that, you know, Modern Warfare 2 didn't get, obviously, just because of the whole ordeal that happened with what was it, Vincent Pella and something West. I forgot his name. But anyways, they've been updating pretty good. I know they went on vacation, and the last patch was, I think, was 2 days ago, and it was for the spawns. And but I think it was basically more for the free for all. We didn't really notice anything in team deathmatch, so it's all pretty much the same. And I did have a few people spawn behind me, like literally right behind me after I killed them once or twice throughout the entire night. And that's pretty much it. Right now, the guns that I'm using, that I personally have been taking a liking to, is the Type 95. Obviously, everybody uses that, but not a lot of people are good with it, just because they don't really have the accuracy. It is really deadly though, but if you have really good accuracy, I mean, above, you know, 20%, you know, you're gonna destroy with that gun. And I have some matches where, you know, I go to town using that gun. Next gun I have is the ACR, and that class is used only to kill other people's kill streaks and stuff like that. And then the one after that is the ACR, and I started using the CM901 assault rifle, and I've noticed that it's really good long range if you burst fire with it. It's amazing. You guys should try it out. And for submachine guns, I use the MP45 silencer with the range attached proficiency. I use the Super Soaker gun, as they call it, the PP901, I think M1 or something like that. And then obviously the MP7, but I almost never use the MP7 unless I really have to, and that's, you know, I had to use it a lot when I was back home, just because, you know, if my connection was really bad, I had to basically put rapid fire on SMG and basically kill people. That was the only how do I say it? The only way to kill people, because I would basically, you know, burst fire people and nothing. I would only get hit markers, and that was it. And let's see what else. And then the rest of my classes is basically just sniper. I have one class that's specialist with the MSR, and then I have a regular assault class with the sniper rifle. I used to use a lot of support class when I first started playing this game. I was basically all about support, just because I like being able to use the UAV and then put the counter up, and he advanced. But now that everybody's pretty much using assassin, I mean, I'm not complaining because I use it too. I basically switched over to assault pretty much on all my classes. I don't even use support at all whatsoever, and that's probably just mostly from the combination of knowing the maps now, knowing the routes, and all that stuff. But I know when this game first started, I thought support would help a lot, but it really doesn't. And let's see, kill streaks that I'm using right now. Pretty much on all my classes, I only have UAV, care package, and predator. I think my ACR class has the helicopter, but I don't even use that because, you know, people pretty much just carry Stinger missiles all the time now, so choppers are worthless. You know, you have maybe that one or two or three games where, you know, you're playing noobs and they don't really have the Stinger missiles or something like that, and you get lucky and, you know, the chopper does a lot of damage. Actually, I think this right here is a CM901 right here, and that's how I have it with the red dot. I don't use the holographic sights on any of the guns. I just use red dot, and then my Type 95 is just iron sights, and that's just how I like it. And let's see what else. That's been a lot of people have been complaining. I read the forums every day just to see what's new and what have people been saying, and I've noticed that a lot of people have been whining about the token glitch. Me personally, my thoughts on it is it doesn't affect anybody. It doesn't affect your gameplay or my gameplay at all. It doesn't matter if you know, I'm ranked level 4 and you have everything unlocked. It won't matter, just because a good player will always trump the bad player. So if that bad player's done the token glitch and he's level 4 and he's got everything unlocked, it won't matter because, you know, he'll still, you know, dominate that other player. So honestly, it doesn't affect that much. I know they are gonna ban. Supposedly they're gonna start banning people for that stuff. So you know, we'll see what happens. Because, you know, when it comes to the developers and banning people and stuff like that, it's kind of sketchy. Because I remember the same thing happened with Black Ops, and there was a prestige glitch where you could go on the training lobby and then glitch the prestige, and then it would switch over to your regular public lobby multiplayer account, and so you could just go all the way up to 15 prestige and with like 0 days played. And they only really banned the 15 days played, 15 prestige glitch people that did that, but they didn't really ban the people that did it discreetly. You know, the ones that only went like maybe halfway and then just finished, you know, all that stuff. And let's see what else. That's pretty much it. I mean, the game has been pretty much glitch free, which I'm liking a lot. I know they announced a new map pack that's coming out, and we'll see how it's gonna look. As far as my stats go, I had to basically work a lot of my stats just because when I first played this game, it was horrible. They were like 1.5 KD, and now it's back up to 2.83, and my TDM stats are like above 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. My win-loss, we're actually on a 602 win-loss streak. We haven't lost since Thanksgiving, so we're pretty happy about that. Hopefully we can bring it up to 1,000, so we'll see. And as far as map gameplay, you guys know mission. This spot right here is super common. I don't even use it anymore just because everybody knows about it. We do try and stand over to on that side where you saw me basically the entire match, and that was pretty much the entire match right there. I'm sorry I couldn't speak more. I'll have more videos for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Take care.